Hey there, friends. Jack Ingram here. It's time for another edition of the Texas Music Scene. We're coming to you from a haunted and historical roadhouse in between Blanco and Wimberley, Texas, otherwise known as the Devil's Backbone Tavern. We've curated another super cool lineup of live music on this one. Let's get into it. We celebrate the 15th anniversary of Real Life, Real Music in Houston with Radney Foster and the program's host, Kyle Hutton. But first, we head to Fort Worth in Billy Bob's, Texas, for a live performance of a Lyle Lovett song as done by Jamie Lin Wilson. And we bookend this one with Courtney Patton with her story behind and performance of another song from Electrostatic. That's all coming up on this edition of the Texas Music Scene. Let's rewind it back to a session we produced at the world's largest honky-tonk, Billy Bob's, Texas in Fort Worth, with Jamie Lin Wilson. She released the Lyle Lovett pen tune, South Texas Girl, as a single in early 2023. We got the live version in the can with Jamie backed by an all-star band. And now, we get to show it off to you.
Well, South Texas Girl, I'm really excited about this because I didn't write South Texas Girl. It is my very favorite song that I have wanted to record for so long, and I finally got a chance to do it. Lyle Lovett wrote it. It is on his It's Not Big, It's Large record. And I love this song so much that I remember where I was when I heard it. Like, I was listening to the record, I had headphones on, I had a new baby, and then this song came on and I was like, and I rewound it and I listened to it like 4 times. I grew up in Southeast Texas, outside of Houston, and now I live in Southwest Texas, outside of San Antonio. And all of these things that he's talking about, you know, just taking a drive with your parents, stopping at all of the little convenience stores, like knowing how to pronounce the names of the random towns in Texas that nobody knows how to pronounce. Just all of these little references that he put in the song just made me wish that I wrote it. I went, you know what, let's cut it. Let's just do it. Let's ask him if we can cut it, and then let's cut it, and we did. So I'm really happy to be playing that tonight, and I'm really happy to be adding it to my set.
The front seat, they sat on each side that green and white 58 Bear Lane. It would glide down farm roads past open fields, seeming like no big deal as it was happening. I never felt a thing. Now looking back, it feels like it was everything. Singing so we could hear ourselves sing, stealing a drink from the cold can in Daddy's lap, protected by only a small thin brown paper sack. And the wind blew the echoes of long faded voices. They sang us a song that the old cowboys sang, and I didn't know what the words meant or anything. I was just singing because I was supposed city folks, they don't know. Looks like Palacios, sounds like Palacios. Just listen the next time you're watching Sid Lasher, and the wind blows the echoes of long faded voices. They sing us a song that the old cowboys sang. I didn't know what the words meant or anything. I was just singing, Saint Mother Maria, watch over us please, as we wander around in this dangerous world. Thank Mother Maria, there's nothing so sweet as the undying love of a South Texas girl. And I didn't know what the words meant or anything. I was just singing. And these days with car seats and open container laws, social correctness leaves no room for Santa Claus sitting right next to me. She looks like that used to be song that they sang for me. And with the windows wide open, it felt hot to us anyway, too. Bound together on a day just like any day. The wind blows the echoes of long faded voices. They sang us a song that the old cowboys sang. And now that I know what the words mean and everything, I am still singing, Saint Mother Maria, watch over us please, as we wander around in this dangerous world. Thank Mother Maria, there's nothing so sweet as the undying love of a South Texas girl. Saint Mother Maria, watch over us please, as we stumble around in this dangerous world. Thank Mother Maria, there's nothing so sweet as the undying love of a South Texas girl, as the undying love of a South Texas girl. Thank you.
Welcome back to the Texas music scene, friends. The syndicated radio show and video podcast, Real Life, Real Music, founded by singer-songwriter Kyle Hutton, celebrated its 15th anniversary in 2023. It's an acoustic-based stories and song conversation show and has been a staple of the songwriter scene in Texas since its inception. The year-long celebration was capped off by an episode recorded live at the show's regular home base, Do-Si-Do in Houston, Texas, with Kyle Hutton's friend and frequent collaborator, Radney Foster. And thanks to Kyle and Casey Hutton, the Texas music scene was there too. Here's that story.
Hey folks, I'm Radney Foster, and this is Real Life, Real Music. You call me baby, now I've got a new name. I don't need my old one, call me lonesome from now on.
Kyle is a great interviewer. In addition, which is really, that's a special skill. I mean, you can be a good singer-songwriter and not be a good interviewer, but he really has it down. It's an interview show, essentially, but you still play and perform the music, and you're in front of a live audience. It's a listening room audience. It's not Austin City Limits, because that's in front of a whole bunch of people, and you got a full band, and it's just two guys on guitars, having a conversation.
So just call me lonesome, heartbroken and some, 'cause I ain't got no one since you've been gone.
The foundation of Real Life, Real Music
started after my first visit to the Bluebird Cafe back in the early to mid 90s and saw people sitting and hanging on every word that was coming out of the songwriters' mouths. And I'd never seen anything like that before. And I caught that bug for the songwriter show. Came back to college. I was going to Texas A&M and found a little place and started a Thursday night showcase. You know, I've done several different iterations of Real Life Real Music where I sit and interview. When I found Do-Si-Do, I knew I'd found the place that we wanted to be for as long as they would have us.
I want to recognize some people that make nights like tonight happen, not the least of which are my friends, and heck, I'll call them my family now here at Do-Si-Do. Steve and Joan Saeed, thank you for letting us have 15 years here at the Do-Si-Do.
Kyle and family arrive for breakfast on the weekend, and so he pitches the idea. How about a singer-songwriter interview show? Where does the music come from? Well, we may be relatively new, but it seems like everybody has this idea and they all want to do it. So I thank him very much, and I head back to my office, and then I pull up Kyle on the internet and I find out what his credentials are. And I go, ooh, this is the guy.
Like a cowboy from the past, be young and wild and free, like Texas in 1880.
The increment of 15 years is just beyond my comprehension. You know, I look back now, and at the very first season that we did, we had 12 shows lined up for our first 6-month season. We didn't even put the year on the calendar. I mean, I was not thinking in increments of like, how long is this thing gonna last and what are we gonna do? It's just like anything else. You're throwing stuff against the wall to see what'll stick. And 300 shows later, I mean, it's just, it's surreal.
It might be the best for her, but it feels so wrong. 3 more bottles and she's gone.
From the time I was, you know, starting to write songs, going to Nashville, furthering my education as a songwriter, one of the main reasons was Radney Foster. The fact that tonight on our show, we have the honor of participating in the 30th anniversary of Del Rio, Texas, 1959, a record that was so instrumental to me. It's a huge deal. The irony's not lost on me. It's gone from being, you know, like this superstar singer-songwriter to mentor to now I get to call him friend. The fact that this show has given me that opportunity, guys like Radney Foster still want to show up and talk and do the show and relate to people in the way that we do it here at Real Life Real Music is, man, that's one of the biggest deals to me.
Nobody wins slamming doors. We both lost this fight before, and I won't play that game no more. Nobody wins.
I would describe Real Life Real Music as a search. I'm searching for inspiration. And one of the most important places that I do that in my life is in music. I'm searching for that moment that just makes the goosebumps rise up or makes you get that lump in your throat because a song is so well crafted and so well delivered that it just reaches out and grabs you. And there's something about that. And that's what this is for me. It's a search for that. It's a search for that feeling. It's a search for that connection. And if we're lucky enough to do it for another 15 years, then that's what we'll still be doing.
Godspeed, little man. Sweet dreams, little man. Oh, my love will fly to you each night on angels' wings. Godspeed.
sweet dreams.
Hey gang, Jack Ingram here, and welcome back for some more of the Texas music scene. Here's Courtney Patton with her story behind and performance of another song from Electrostatic, right here on the Texas music scene.
Casualty is a song that I wrote in that songwriter group, and the theme that week was waves. And so I sat in my bed, it's my most comfortable place to write, and just first line, write what you know. There's a line in the sand where each wave meets the land and makes its way back out to sea. Cool, got the prompt done. Now whatever the song becomes, it becomes. And by the end of it, it turned out to be a person that I recognized a whole lot. A very stubborn person that doesn't think she needs anybody, but really does secretly. Broke my leg this summer, and that song became kind of my anthem. Like, okay, maybe I do need a little bit of help. And there's resolve in the end of it during the bridge. The narrator saying, okay, but I'm lying, I do need help. The casualty of being with me is I don't need no one at all, but I do. So it turned out to be a little more autobiographical than I would have liked.
There's a line in the sand where each wave meets the land and makes its way back out to sea. That's the way that it goes. It ebbs and it flows, just like it does with me. Try as I will, it's hard to stand still while I'm building up speed for the fall. The casualty of being with me is I don't need nobody at all. I'm alone in a daze, ignoring the ways that I push back against every shove. I close off the path, shrug it off with a laugh, and then I let go of what I love. Try as I may, it's so hard to stay, though pride surely precedes the fall. The casualty of being with me is I don't need nobody at all. And it'll hurt. The casualty of being with me is I don't need nobody at all. Nobody at all. Nobody at all.
Well, friends, that brings us to the end. Thanks so much to all of y'all for watching, and to all our featured musicians and venues for being a part of this one. We'd also like to throw a special thanks to our friends here at the Devil's Backbone Tavern for hosting us. Now get out and support Texas music by going and seeing some live music, because Texas is the one place that truly celebrates the independent spirit of making music. Let's keep it that way. We'll see you next time.